I have posted random gameplay with some friends. No, I'm doing this as a hobby, just to give you guys some tips, tricks, and some ideas you might have not known. I know that you have tons of heavy-set YouTubers out there, and honestly, I'm just here to give out advice if you need it, show you some good old-fashioned fun. The only thing I ever ask from you guys is if you're doing comments, make sure that your comments are clean. Yes, I am a Christian, but that doesn't mean that it's just for Christians. This is for everyone. I'm just not going to sit here and be dropping the F-bomb every other word, you know what I mean? This is all about good, clean fun and just enjoying games. As you can see here, this is Diablo 3 Reaper of Souls. And this is what I'm going to be doing my intro with today. Working on my Witch Doctor. And so I hope you guys enjoy. As you can see, my Witch Doctor is not too shabby looking. It's only a 20, but he has 5,000 defense. My Paragon's 119. Yeah, 119. So obviously this isn't my only character. These are the characters I got so far. My Crusader, which is my best character, one of my best characters. My Wizard and my Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter has a full set of Metatar, which is kind of nice, having those companions for doing solo missions and stuff like that. I'm going to be doing a Barbarian next, so that'll be pretty interesting to start out with. I usually play with a buddy of mine, J Roy, and what we do is we go in high torments. He goes and plows away, and I gain the experience. It's a really easier way if you really don't want to take the time and level up singly by yourself. You can just sit there and let your friends spam out all the experience, and you're just sitting there collecting it. I did it for his Witch Doctor last night. We went on the the Rift, and I was using my Demon Hunter, and in just one Rift, I was a Torment 5. He went from literally 1 all the way to 41 in just one. So obviously you can really scale some good stuff here. He's going to be touring around. Games I like to play, a lot of first-person shooters, adventure games. You're going to see Black Ops 3, obviously. You're going to be seeing a little bit of Magical 2. I haven't really got into it a whole lot. It's kind of I got it to play with some friends with, and it's one of those things that you just don't play a whole lot. You'll see some Rocket League, which is actually, I find quite interesting, quite fun. Warframe as well. I'm very high in Warframe already. Rocket League as well. I'm pretty much an overall kind of guy. I do play a lot of M-rated, so for you younger generation there, I'm sorry about that, because I do strongly agree with the ratings of the games, no matter what they are. Whether I'm using foul language or not, I think that children should definitely not be playing M-rated games. You need to stick with your rated games for the simple fact is the way society is growing nowadays. But enough about that. This is the one character that I've worked all on my own with. I haven't played with anybody else other than my uncle. I said that this character was a team-based, but ended up getting a PS4. As you can see, I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. I'm on a master rank right now. I didn't want to go tournament because that would be just out of my range of comfortable. It would be really difficult, really useless to use. Check out some of my other characters, because obviously they're not impressive. Let's go to something that is a little bit more impressive. As you can see just from looking at him, pretty sweet looking, I think. I like this setup. The only thing that is not actually been altered by look is the bow. The bow is actually a different bow, but I used the transmog to change it. That's what it originally is. But everything else is authentic. I will be changing some of this setup a little bit if you want to guys are interested at all to see my setup at all. This is what I have. I'm doing 6 million damage. I have 4 million defense. As you can see here, I got the entire set. I got my Mickey Mouse amulet. I think that's pretty funny. Powers I have extracted for this one particular, indestructible. That way I don't have to keep repairing. And because I'm solo, I have the summoning lunatics. But when I'm with a friend, I use this. Me and him equip this together, so it kind of gives it a little extra damage as we're in between each other. Because we're usually doing Torment 5+ easily, especially in like greater rifts. Don't have a whole lot of the rings yet. Can just kind of fiddling around with it.
I've dug up some new things for you to take a look
But
at.
let's see, what do we have set up here? Torment 5. Let's go through a rift to show you exactly what I'm capable of. Now, for a lot of you players that may not be experienced with Diablo at all, Torment 5 is actually pretty. That lightning's my ring, my legendary gem. For those unexperienced players, Torment 5 is pretty heavily equipped for the overall part.
I must heal. I wish I could do that. Feel my wrath. Not enough hatred.
You're gonna find that I don't say everything properly. Reading, you forget about it. I'll let you look at it long enough for you to be able to understand it. I'll try to not butcher as bestly as possible, but I'm not making any promises. Oh, we got a legendary bow popped up. I grab all the yellows. I don't grab any blues. I use the yellows just for random stuff. If I find something better, that's great, but it's highly doubtful at this point. I mean, the only better I'm gonna find is reforging my legendaries to better stats, and that's about it. I can't take complete credit for all this work I have. My buddy Jay definitely helped me quite substantially in this game with all my characters. If it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be doing the stats that I'm doing. He's definitely helped me out quite a bit, so I give him a good shout out. So yeah, I mean, this is just a small little idea of what's to come. I got some decent internet. Got some okay internet, not the greatest. So sorry if there is a small lag. I am working on getting better internet concept. You can see my companions do more damage than your typical. I get to summon all my companions because of the set. As you can see here, we'll go with that. Set 2, Companions calls all of them to your side. And they all have their special abilities. The spider slows people down. The wolf does a lot of damage. The boar generates life. The bat generates your hatred. There's 2 ferrets. You probably won't see them in this chaotic buff. But this ferret, there's a set piece. That sit there and just grab your gold. I mean, there they are right there, up at the top, running around. And then there's a raven who's just kind of there for extra damage. And I definitely gotta say, if you are able to do the rift, then do so. The number one way of getting the best items or getting more set items is the rift. I have gotten more set items from the rift than I have anywhere else. And before I really got into this game, I did play quite a bit, but I mean, I was all solo act, and more friends the merrier. Even if the people you don't know but you like playing with in other games, you realize that you guys have the same Diablo game. Join up, dude. You're gonna get so much more experience. You're gonna go so much higher levels, and you're honestly gonna get better stuff. Because whatever you don't get, your friend or your teammate will get, and just share between the two. There's ways of duplication if you really need to. I don't like giving out a complete amount of secrets just because of all the other YouTubers do. I will give you tips and tricks, and we'll show you some glitches here and there, but the more people post this stuff
my hatred
on
is too low.
or social media, YouTube, Twitch, whatever, the more they're going to patch it, and therefore you're not going to be able to use it anymore. So word to the wise, you can share, but oversharing is real, and stuff will get patched, and therefore things will be more complicated. And if that's what you want, then great, do it. If it's a bad glitch and you really want to get it patched, I mean, you can also message them and let them know about it. Since not everybody's gonna like you for it, but because what you don't like, some people might, and vice versa. So, but I've been wanting to do a channel for a good long time, since the PS3. I've had the PS4 for several months now, and so just never had the means to get the necessities that are needed to either live stream or record all my stuff to send it across. This is actually a lot easier than the way it looks. I'm only dying so much because I split my concentration.
Not enough discipline.
Excuse me.
I am I'm too low on discipline.
Yes, I know. Okay, once I'm done this work, I'll go and show you my wizard, because I wouldn't say as impressive. Oh, sweet. As impressive as my demon hunter. And my demon hunter only became like this last night, actually. My demon hunter was only at 20 something, and now it's at 70. With absurd amount of armor and everything like that. And I gotta say, this bow, the quill, the rings are the only things that my friend helped me out with. So, and I always give him other stuff to help him out as well. It's kind of a mutual agreement. That's why I strongly suggest that you do team up, get as much as people, 4 people, and you can really get high levels. Imagine, I mean, my buddy, his demon hunter is at 10 million damage. His barbarian was at 13 last night, and he was critting at almost 100 million damage. I mean, that is an absurd amount of damage. Ooh. That ice is always nasty. There we go, legendary. Move the bird.
I need to go back.
The best thing about this is that because that is power that I have permanently without my stuff, I don't need to repair at all whatsoever. See? Nothing. Okay, I just want to go through real quick. I like keeping all the ooh, that's right too. Keeping all the legendaries and Natalia. I almost got a full set of Natalia. Actually, I think I do. Oh, that's not what I want. Oh, another Mickey Mouse. Yep. I can break that down. Sweet. Alright. Junk. I junk everything that I'm not using because I just don't need any of it. Legendaries only. I got a lot of the stuff to change, actually. No, this. Okay. And I have a lot of resources thanks to my friend. Not gonna lie, duplication is a huge factor in this. Especially with materials. But getting special abilities, you duplicate this, and then like duplicate this, get the special ability unless you get another one. So duplication is definitely highly recommended if you know. If you don't know how to do it, that's okay too. It's really not that hard. If you stay tuned, I'll be able to tell you in a different video, not this video, on how to be able to do it. I know quite a few glitches in almost every single game that I play. There's very few that I may not know that other people do. And if you do know something that I don't know or I don't share, by all means, comment. Let everybody else know. I'm not one of those that I know everything and expect you to think any different. I am a normal human being. Okay, this is down to earth gaming. Okay, I'm not better than you. We are all equal. I do whatever I do jump, and then I want to keep my legend in my sets right now. Nope. Because my other characters for one, and I'm keeping these. I want this. I want this. Okay. No. Missing ingredient. Oh, that's right. I need to duplicate that. One tip I will give you is that friends will help you more than doing solo. You get more experience, you get more items. So by all means, do not hesitate to try your friends on this game because they will help you. I was always a solo.
The Rift Gun.
Rift Guard is easy. If anybody doesn't know how these guys work, oh, that's good. I was gonna say, did he die already? Wouldn't be a bit surprised.
I need healing. I must wait longer. I'm injured. Not enough hatred.
Great Riftstone.
This will overburden me.
Oh,
I am returning to town.
Such a brave
I
soul.
love it. Alright. This is how I get a lot of legendary stuff. Something particular you need, go to this woman. If you have all the... You're full.
I need to go back.
I mean, granted, you have to... It's all gambling, but... Ultimately, you get some really good stuff. Like the belt that I have now is what I got from her. And honestly, I've got some really good items. You can get set items, you can get legendaries. You can get all colors. So yeah, I can't do anything with all these. So I am going to trash all these for now. All this stuff, come and go. I'm a type of gamer that doesn't worry about the armor rating or the attack rating of a weapon as much. I mean, yes, it is important, obviously, but it is not the end of the world if they're a little low, if the stats of it are good, like this. I mean, you got 9,000, that's great, but you have only 270 to damage out of the 9,000. This belt, for example, really low for this act, but yet the dexterity and volatility in life are fairly decent for a belt. You can get better by re-rolling or just getting random drops, but re-rolling is not as easy as it sounds. Because, I mean, it can vary. It never just keeps going up. It goes up, down, left, right, upside down, inside out. Okay? There is no guarantee you're going to get something good. But there is, like, soon. But there is always a guarantee that you're going to get something good eventually. I'll just show you an idea of what my wizard looks like. Okay. As you can see, 5.5 mil, almost 10,000 defense. You know, really a lot of random with my wizard. No real sets. A lot of transography. I had kind of like the whimsical Birdman look going on, just to be silly. Like, obviously that's a skull and it's like a Birdman hat, so because I just don't have anything better right now. That's the only real reason. Once I find a better look for my wizard, I'll do so. Just to give you an idea. My number one
stirring in the distance.
ability is my rare swamp. Keep it consistent and just destroy everything in sight. I use the last rune, which gives you extra damage. All about the damage. As you can see, intelligence. Everything socketed is intelligence. Because for magic users, your intelligence is your damage. Yeah. Paragon. Actually, I got one for this. I'll put it there. I restated all my stuff today. Your crit damage is going to go to your attack. Your intelligence is going to go to your attack. Your attack speed, crit chance. I mean, all affects your damage. So I mean, it's funny because my friend, we will have the same exact items. Okay, like he duplicated this wizard. Is his exact wizard. Is his exact wizard. He has all the same items as I do. Like, he has way more damage because his character is a 200 Paragon. So obviously he has way more stats than I do. By far. And that is why... Okay, so if you see your buddies have the same exact stuff and they're doing a lot more damage, it's because they have more experience. That's all it has to deal with. It has nothing else to do. That and skill, obviously. So, for your Paragon, I mean, your vitalities, your health, and how much damage you take. Obviously, you know what movement speed. And arcane power is the blue in the left corner. That orbital stuff. Look. Okay. And attack speed, you know what that is. Cooldown reduction, it just lets you, the abilities that need a cooldown, it just reduces that. You know what crit damage and all that stuff is. Obviously life, your armor, how much resistance you take against all damage. Resist all, that's fire, so on and so forth. And you know what, life regeneration. Area damage, if you're hitting more than one person, or even if you're hitting one person, you can actually do a small area damage. The more you add to it, obviously the more you do. Resource costs, building stuff, buying stuff, stuff like that. Life on hit, you know, you see all the time. It's like life ciphering. You know, you're stealing from them. And gold find just gives you more gold. I mean, just put down your Paragons smartly.
If only they could see me now.
That way, you know what you're putting down. You know what stats you need to increase your attack, increase your defense, whatever it is that it may be. I do have a channel on Twitch. I've only done like maybe 1-2 videos.
I don't have enough arcane power.
Was Dying Light, because like I said, I do play a lot of M-rated games, but I do have some non-M-rated, so there is something to look forward to. And like I said, my internet's gonna get a little bit better eventually. Just give it time. I'm a college student who's working part-time right now with a wife and a son, so I got a family to feed and to take care of and spend time with. So this is only a random, enjoy the moment, try to help people if they need it type deal. If you guys want to add me, I have a really good amount of friend list already, and I tried to weed it down to the people that I play with constantly. But if you want to try to add me, and you can throw some skills my way to help me out, or need to learn anything, I'm more than happy to teach you guys. It's not a problem. That's why I'm doing this. I mean, I just want to help you guys and enjoy doing it. You know, I've loved gaming, always have, and I'm just trying to meet people out there that enjoy it as much as I do. And I just want to end it with this: is that, you know, life is what you make it, so make it fun. That's the way I see it. You know, do what you love doing. That's why I game. So I'll catch you guys later for my next video, and peace out, Cub Scout.